Guys, me Figg and Joseph, and today we are going to be reacting to our very first horror movie that we starred in. That's right, Puppets of Horror, that was filmed before the pandemic happened. So just a heads up, this is going to be pretty scary, so if you do not like horror movies, I would not recommend watching this video. I would not recommend watching this, and just go check out one of our videos. But without further ado, let's react to our very first horror movie called Puppets of Horror. This stars me, Lil Bryce, Techie, Frenchie, Eyeless, Mr. Business, etc. But sadly not Joseph. Start the camera.
So, okay, here is the horror movie Puppets of Horror, based off the Bryce Choquette show. That is our channel. So I can't believe that this was like almost a year ago, this horror movie. I know, Joseph, like this was based like a year ago, before we became like popular, like before like we were discovered by like Shagirl45 and Henry the Dog and other YouTubers that played the game. That played the animatronic world. Okay, here comes the first scene. Like, wow, look at Lil Bryce. This is like his first appearance ever to be found on the internet, actually. Wow, he just went on. 15 minutes later. So okay, so this is 15 minutes later. I just can't believe like this was actually, people thought this was actually scary back when this first came out. And this was never released in theaters. This was only released on YouTube and only around in like Massachusetts. Here's the rest of the horror movie. Some of the other characters, some of the other like people who volunteered to be in the horror movie, because this horror movie is rated R because of horror and violence. You'll see me in a second. Here I am. Wow, like look at me. Look how young I looked in this horror movie. Wow, you look old. Shun it, Joe. Just shun it. Jeez. Okay. And look, this Techie. And here's Frenchie. Lil Bryce. His voice was different in this movie. Oh, there goes Frenchie. Rest in peace, Frenchie. I remember this scene took a while. I guess some of these scenes took a while to film, but we better not talk about this horror movie. We're just gonna react to this horror movie that stars us. Here comes the last scene coming up. Frenchie's funeral. Now, actually, this was actually pretty emotional, just filming that scene. I wasn't there, so. Two criminals survived. Frenchie, the rest died. Frenchie was buried in the cemetery. Sad.
Wow, like I couldn't believe that now we're getting a sequel to the horror movie, and this time Joseph, you're gonna be in it. Wow. Finally, they put me in a horror movie. And me and you are supposed to be like, Snorky. Like, I heard the sequel is gonna be like the Banana Splits movie, where where me and Joseph are the good guys, along with the Frenchie animatronic. Sadly, the others are bad. True that. I can guarantee you, I just hope it's more scarier than the first film. I gotta say, this one was okay, but wasn't that scary. Yeah, I gotta say, it wasn't that scary compared to. So sadly we can't get the link to the horror movie because we don't know why. Just don't ask us for the link to the horror movie. Thanks for watching it. Bye, and make sure to like, comment,